Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wildgate. Moonshot Games have now unveiled their debut title on the Dreamhaven livestream, meaning I can finally talk about it. Strap in folks, this is gonna be a big one. Wildgate is the ultimate team-based PvPvE spacefaring adventure in a match-based format. In Wildgate, players team up in crews of 4 to venture into a hostile, unpredictable and mysterious region of space known as the Reach, in search of an ancient relic known as the Artifact. While in pursuit of the artifact, you must work together to pilot your spacecraft, explore forgotten locations, and discover ancient loot. To win, crews must successfully escape through the Wildgate, which charges over the course of a match with the artifact, or claim victory by destroying all rival ships by whatever means necessary. Over the last 6 months, I've been involved with Moonshot Games on this title, and had the opportunity to play it early before its announcement today. Wildgate doesn't quite fit into any existing genre, and can be best described as Sea of Thieves meets Overwatch set in space. Over the course of an on average 30 to 40 minute match, you'll explore this procedurally generated, uncharted region of space and discover high-tech cannons and gadgets that you can use to upgrade your ship or use against enemy crews, which is essential if you're to engage in the high-stakes interstellar combat. You can respawn as many times as you like, but once your ship is destroyed, it's game over and back to the lucky docks. Be on the lookout for boarders too, who may try to sabotage your ship by taking out your whole crew, stealing devices, or overloading your ship's reactor, which if not stopped, will lead to catastrophic damage. Just like Sea of Thieves, when your perfectly crafted plan goes out the window, there's only one option: wing it. And I can guarantee you, teamwork is absolutely critical in Wildgate if you're to be successful. You'll need to balance piloting and maintaining your ship with exploring the Reach and fighting off enemy crews, which isn't any small feat. In Wildgate, you'll choose from a variety of prospectors to play as, each with their own abilities and tools. To be clear, this is not a hero shooter. Instead, Moonshot have adopted a build-your-own-hero approach. Whilst prospectors have key passives, such as the engineer Sal, who has 20% more health, no vulnerable location, her multi-tool is able to bounce to a second repair target, and she's able to put unwanted items in the ship's processor and get random items back, you're in control of your weapons, abilities, and ship. You'll pick 2 weapons to venture into the Reach with, such as the MK2 blaster or the sidelong, 2 abilities such as the attack drone or shield wall, and one of a selection of ships, each with different attributes, such as the Scout, which is a faster ship that can be useful when chasing or running with increased afterburner duration, or the Bastion, a secure ship with guns in all directions, a free security device, and one-way doors. This allows for ever-changing match-to-match combat, with nothing ever predictable concerning who you're up against. It goes without saying as well, there's a ton of customization options, allowing you to show off your true space style. So let's talk about how a match might play. When you load in, you'll load into the Lucky Docks. This is a hub before the match actually starts, where you'll be able to see all the other crews, their ships, engage in mini-games, find bits of lore, but critically, on the screen it will show the game's modifiers. Some examples of these modifiers are things like a fast-charging Wildgate, big and small asteroid hazards, cosmic storms, reach leeches. There are a load of them that can appear, so pay close attention to the screen. There can be 1, 2, 3, or even 4 modifiers, so it really shakes up things match to match. As previously mentioned, the Reach is procedurally generated every single time, so when you load in, you'll be teleported somewhere random next to a random location. Here is your starting point, which you might want to clear out to get some basic devices and weapons. 1 or 2 members of your crew will probably go off and start collecting fuel and ice at this point as well. These appear all over the Reach and are needed to maintain your ship. Ice is used to heal, with a button on the side of the reactor on a 30-second cooldown that heals 10 ship health each time. Fuel, on the other hand, is used to power up the ship's afterburner, which can be controlled on the helm. This also has a cooldown and is used to gain a boost of speed if you need it in emergency situations. During the early game, it's all about gearing up, going from POI to POI, becoming more powerful, gaining better weapons and devices. Locations can be specialised as well, meaning POIs such as the battleship are likely to contain more cannons than gadgets. While exploring the Reach, using a probe is critical. Probe stations can be found on your ship and can be used to control a device that you can freely explore the reach with. While in control of a probe, you can scan anything of interest, such as POIs, which will tell you more information about them, such as their difficulty and what loot they have. You can scan ships to find out their ice and fuel contents. But critically, you need a probe to find the artifact. The artifact will spawn in a random POI every match, and you need to scan these POIs to find it. Once you do, it'll appear on your map inside the location, but only for your crew, unless other crews have also scanned that location. If you decide to head over there though and claim it for yourself, be warned. Once you pick it up, everyone in the server will be notified that the artifact has been found, and will be able to see it on their map for the rest of the game. Additionally, if you manage to complete the POI and escape with the artifact, once it's on board your ship and en route to the Wildgate, everyone will also be notified. But you've got a difficult choice to make if you do find the artifact though, because the Wildgate isn't necessarily open. It will charge over the course of a match, and typically this can take about 20 minutes if it's not a fast charging gate. So if you find the artifact near the start of a game, what do? Do you leave it, or do you pick it up and notify the whole server? The artifact itself comes with buffs. If it's on board your ship, it will double your ship's healing from 10 to 20 per ice. And if it's a powerful artifact, it will give your ship passive health regen. So maybe you can defend off other crews with these new buffs. But if you're not sure, then leave it in the POI, and maybe no one will find it, and then when that Wildgate gets to 75% or 80%, then you can swoop in and claim it, and race to the gate. And I almost forgot, there's one more thing that makes the artifact special. In Wildgate, you can teleport back to your ship at any time holding any device or weapon. But you can't teleport with the artifact, it's the one exception. There are so many different strategies that you can use. You can dominate the server and go for an elimination victory by taking out every other ship, or you can camp the Wildgate and kill any ship that gets close. You can go for the artifact, you can stay back and go for a third party. There are so many different ways to play Wildgate, which changes match to match. And we haven't even discussed the golden items. Items in Wildgate come in 4 different varieties: common, uncommon, rare, and golden. There are some exceptionally hard POIs such as the Monolith or the Ancient Vault, which take a while to conquer, but if you do, they'll offer a lot of loot, including 1 golden item. This could be the Entropy Cannon or the Golden Ship's Core. The Entropy Cannon is an incredibly powerful weapon, which is long or short range and will follow your cursor. So you can fire in one direction, re-aim the cannon, and the projectiles that are still mid-air will follow your cursor. It is absolutely ridiculous, it is extremely powerful, does so much damage to ships, and melts anything in its path. The other golden item is the Golden Ship's Core. This will increase your ship's health and also give it passive regen, making your ship incredibly survivable. Speaking of ship's cores, if you defeat another ship, they will drop a ship's core, which can be used to increase your ship's health by 10. And there we have it, a quick whistle-stop tour of Wildgate. Wildgate is incredibly fun, and it changes so much from match to match. It combines the best elements of exploration and ship combat from Sea of Thieves with really awesome competitive elements from Overwatch such as the Prospectors and the round-based format into something that's truly a phenomenal experience. If you want to check it out, there's good news. Sign-ups are live now to the community preview playtest, links will be in the description and pinned comment. If you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to leave them down in the comments below, or join my Discord server where you can ask them in a dedicated channel. That does just about bring us to the end of the video. In the meantime though, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, then please do consider leaving a like. It really does help out the channel an absolute ton, and subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest Wildgate news as and when it comes out. I've got a load of content on the way that you definitely don't want to miss, so do consider hitting that bell as well so you never miss a single upload. But anyways, apart from all that, thanks for watching and I'll see you later.